Hi children, today we are going to learn standard 7th subject maths chapter number 4 angles and pairs of angles. Now come to the practice set 15. See the question number 1. Observe the figure and complete the table for angle AWB. Now see here in this the figure, this is the angle AWB. Okay, now first question is what we want to write down points in the interior means what, inside of the angle points, that is known as a what, interior points. So which one is the interior points? Points R, point N, point X, point C. So write down points in the interior is a what? Point R, comma point C, comma point N, and the point X. Now second question is a what? Points in the exterior of the angle. That means what? Which points are the exterior of angle? Whatever the outside of this angle. So which point is the exterior point? See the point T, point U, point Q, point V, point Y. So right here in this column, point T, comma point U, comma point Q, comma point V, comma point Y. Now come to the next question. Points on the arms of the angles. That means what? Those point lies on the arms of the angle. So which points are there? Point A, point W, point G, point B. Now write in this column point A, comma point W, comma point G, now point B. Now come to the next concept is a what? Adjacent angles. So what is the mean by adjacent angles? Two angles which have a common vertex. What is the mean by vertex? This point is a known as a what? Vertex of the two angle. Which angle? This angle and this angle. So two angles which have a common vertex and the common arm. So what is the important here? Common vertex and the common arm. So what is the common vertex here? Point M. And the what is the common arm here? MQ. And the separate interiors are said to be the adjacent angles. So these two angle is known as a what? Adjacent angles. Why that is known as adjacent angle? Because there is a one common vertex and the common arm. They are the separated the angles in the two parts. That is known as a what? Adjacent angles. Now question number 2, it is based on the adjacent angle. Name the pairs of adjacent angles the figure below. Here figure is given. In this figure we want to write down the which one is the adjacent angles. Now see, first adjacent angle, angle A and B, and the angle B and C. Why it is a adjacent angle? Because N is a what? Common vertex, and the NB is a what? Common arm. So we have to write first angle A and B and angle B and C. Now come to the second one. Second adjacent angle, what we have to take? We have to take the angle B and C, and the next is a what? C and A. That means what? This angle. So these two angle is known as a adjacent angle. Why? Point N is again common vertex and NC is a common arm. So second one angle BNC and angle ANC. Now third adjacent angle is a what? We have to consider angle ANC and the angle ANB. Now come to in this figure. In this figure, which one is the adjacent angle? We have to consider angle PQT, this angle, and angle PQR. Okay, why? Because here Q is a what? Common vertex, and the QP is a what? Common arm. So here adjacent angle is a only one. That is a what? Angle PQT and angle PQR. Now come to the third question. Are the following pair adjacent angles? If not, state the reason. Now this figure is a given. In this figure we have to say which one is a adjacent angle. Now come to the question number 1. Angle PMQ and angle RMQ. Now we have to see in a diagram angle PMQ. Now this angle and angle RMQ, this angle. Okay. Now what is there? M is a what? Common vertex, and MQ is a what? Common arm. So that means these two angles are a what? Adjacent angle. So right here the pairs are adjacent. Now come to the second question. Angle RMQ and angle SMR. Now see the angle RMQ and angle SMR. Now see here. Here is a what? There is a no common arm. So they are not separated by the common arm. Therefore they are not adjacent. So what to write? The pairs are not adjacent because the interiors are not separated. Now come to the third question. Angle RMS and angle RMT. Again see RMS, this angle, and the next angle is a what? RMT, this angle. Okay. Now again here is a what? Same thing. The pairs are not adjacent because the interiors are not separated. That means what? There are no common arm. Now come to the fourth one. Angle SMT and angle RMS. Now see SMT. SMT. We are talk about this angle. Next is a what? RMS. We talk about this angle. Now here is a what? Here M is a what? Common vertex, and the MS is a what? Common arm. That means they are the separated. So that means these two angles are adjacent angle. So what to write? The pairs are adjacent angles. Thank you very much.